Yeah. Oh, I look so dark. Oh my God, what's up, Soul Squad? It's not. It's right for me. It's right here. Good afternoon. I say good afternoon. Good evening, no matter where you are. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. What's up, Soul Squad? It is me. I'm back. So, what I like to do, what I say every morning, a sister looking dog. You know what? Because I didn't plug up the light. I was like, because I almost didn't come on just because my phone's not working. You guys saw last week when I was having so many issues with the telephone, whatever. So I'm waiting for RCN, the people who aren't well, they're supposed to come out and do something to my phones. So I don't have the 800 number, but I was like, you know what? You was on the couch before you had the number. So still do your on the couch without the number. And so yeah. So we here. So I just want to say, what we always do here every Saturday is like thank God for another day of waking us up to spend another day with our family and friends. Remember, that alarm clock didn't wake you up. He did. And again, without that being said, what's up, Soul Squad? Yeah, I'm looking black. I think I need the light to enlighten me. I don't know. It is what it is. Did you guys see that ham video I put up? The ham was so good. It really was so good. And I'm going to tell you how good that ham was because I don't eat ham. My mom make ham every year. I haven't eaten. It's something about ham I just don't like. On Thanksgiving, I'll eat nothing but turkey or whatever other meat that may be there. But I bypass the ham. Oh, I don't want a ham. I don't like ham. I just don't feel ham. I don't even buy lunch meat ham. I only get turkey and chicken. So we don't even really eat ham that much in our family. In my household, my mom grew up eating ham. Ham is like a tradition to them, you know, as far as Thanksgiving and Easter and all that stuff like that. So since Easter was coming, my mom wanted me to make the ham for Easter. And I was like, you know what? I didn't make a ham Thanksgiving. Or if I did, I think my mom made it, but I didn't physically make it. I think we might have had one here, but I didn't make it. And so I was like, hey, I didn't make a ham Thanksgiving, so I didn't get a chance to show you guys how I do it when I make it. And so I was like, you know what? Easter's coming. You know, I did the sweet potato casserole. I did the string bean casserole. I said, let's throw a ham in there. So, guys, if you've seen this video, you have to make the ham. No, it didn't look that much appealing. Hey, I'm a home cook. Brandon was here saying, oh, my God, there's something wrong with this ham. It looked crazy. But at the end, when that ham was done and all said, that thing got demolished. When I say it got demolished, if you guys saw the end of my video, I think who might edit it, they were surrounding me in the kitchen trying to get at this ham before I had time to cut it up. I was like, I didn't even cut the ham for the show because I wanted you guys to cut. That ham was so juicy. The glaze on it was so amazing that I made for it. And so my mom was like, when you make the ham for Easter Sunday, make it just like that. That ham was so good. So yeah, so guys, try that ham for your Easter Sunday. Put it in your recipe. That ham was so good. And guess what? One more week, one more countdown. And that's another reason why I said, you know what? Let me do On the Couch because she will not be here next Saturday. Because guess what? Next Saturday is the meet and greet. I am so excited, you guys. I am so excited. I'm excited and I'm nervous at the same time. Because I'm gonna say I'm an introvert. So growing up, I think I was one because I was one of those kids that, you know, I stayed in the house. I never came outside. You know, I was always into television. I mean, my television game was so good that my friends and family used to quiz me on TV shows. Like someone would call me and be like, hey, today is Tuesday. What's coming on at 9 o'clock on this channel? And I could instantly tell them. That's how much of an introvert I was. I stayed in my grandma's basement, my grandma and grandfather's basement, when all other kids was outside and my sisters up being teenagers and stuff. I was in the basement looking at MTV, being hooked to George Michaels, being hooked to Joan Jett and the Black Hearts, being hooked for Tears for Fears, being hooked on Duran Duran, White Snake, Man, those names you guys hear, I was a true rock head when I was 16. Okay, when I was from 16 to 18, I looked at nothing but MTV, and I was sticking to rock. I love everybody from Def Leppard to Tears for Fears to Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. I mean, when I say Bon Jovi, best album. If anybody know who Bon Jovi is out there, I was so addicted to Bon Jovi from 17 to 18. The best album in my recollection that Bon Jovi ever made, and I was rocking to when I was a teenager, was Slippery When Wet. Slippery When Wet was one of the best albums out there when I was a teenager. And if you were listening to rock music and you was into Bon Jovi and Tears for Fears and Def Leppard, oh my God, I love Def Leppard. I mean, this is what, no, looking at me, you would never think. You guys like, is this a black girl or what? Yes, she is, because now all I do is listen to country music. I love country music. Country music is my heart and soul. It's like I relate to it so much. It tells such a genuine story that I love everybody from Faith Evans to Tim McGraw to all my bands I listen to. Roscoe Flat. Oh my God, I love Roscoe Flat. You know what I'm saying? Roscoe Flat, Keith Urban. I love them. Toby Keith. I love them. Man, I am a true rocker, a true country girl. Yes, I am. I love my Luke Bryan. Yes, Jason Aldean. You know, I'm going to Gretchen Wilson. That's music to my heart. Like I said, I always want to go to Nashville one day. I want to visit the old Grand Opry. I want to go to some of those clubs and listen to new up and coming people trying to make it as country singers and just feel their essence. I just love country music all the way around. These are some of the Brad Paisley. You know, these are some of the best people that music that I listen to that I love. And yeah, Little Big Town. Oh my God, I love Little Big Town. Little Big Town has a song called A Girl's Crush. If anybody don't know who Little Big Town is, look them up. They're a country group, and they got this song called A Girl Crush, and it's like one of the best songs that I love by them. But they're cool. And don't forget Jennifer Neville. I love her, but she's in this group called Sugarland. Oh my God, love Sugarland. But she sings off by herself. But with that being said, it is I get nervous. I just talk about everything. But this is the genre of music that I'm into. I've been into since forever. I always listen to country music way back from when I was a teenager. I used to love George Strait. You know, that's a classic right there. Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton, those are classic. I used to listen to all that stuff growing up and intertwined with my my stage of rock when I listened to rock from 16 to 18. And music is awesome. I don't see no color on music. If I hear something and I like it, I jam to it. And don't get me wrong, I still indulge in my R&B. I love it. You know, those old school songs my mom grew up on. You know, we love those musics because that's music I grew up on. You know, been around my mom, my aunts and uncles and them. So I know all about R&B. My children introduced me to rap music. So I'm all into a little bit of rap music and everything. And right now, my favorite song that I'm loving, my favorite girl that I'm loving, you guys might think I would say Carly B. Yeah, Carly B, my bitch. I love Carly B. But right now, I am Carly B. Cardi. Brandon's Cardi B. But right now, I am so feeling my girl. What's her name? Her and Chris Brown. I can't think of her name right now. Remy Ma. I'm so feeling Remy. I felt Remy when she came out with that song. What's that boy name? The big guy. She did that song with Fat Joe. I loved that when I heard that. I felt her when she did the song with Little Kim. That song, all right. I love that. But this Brown Sugar, is that what it is? What's the name of that song?
I think it's called Berlin Magic.
Magic, whatever. Whatever this song is, you guys check it out. She had featuring Chris Brown. She looks so beautiful in this video. Every time I watch this video, I say I got a girl crush. And I look at her, I be like, Oh my God, Remy Ma is so freaking beautiful in this video. And the song is just so effortless. I love her rap. I love the part when she says something about you be on IG, you might need an IV, get off my dick, because something. Girl, y'all, she be going in with them lyrics, man. And then Chris Brown, oh, let me talk about Chris Brown. Everything he touched is just hot. You know what I'm saying? Everything, his own music, anybody music that he's featured in, it's just hot. And Chris Brown come in, a pretty brown night. Man, oh my God. I feel like playing the video right now. I didn't see that video like so many hundreds and hundreds of times. And that's all Brand do is play it. So right now I'm feeling Remy. I've been feeling it, but this song just really like elevated me to a different level as far as who Remy Ma is. And you know, I don't know anything from her from way back when, before she did Jail, you know, way back in the days. Because again, I wasn't into rap music. So I'm current on what her stuff is now, and I'm loving it. And another person, I gotta give a shout out to another YouTuber that her name is Queen. Anybody know Queen? You know her and her Queen Chris are really, really famous. They're not together now. I'm so sorry about that, but shit happens, okay? And I am feeling this song called Medicine. You know, when Brandon first showed me the song, the audio version, I was so into it. I was like, okay, go ahead, little girl, and whatever. Because I used to watch her on DB Nation when they used to go visit, because they're friends with DB Nation crew and Chris and Queen. And she used to like belt out little songs and stuff. And I'd be like, that girl can't sing. Brandon be like, Mom, no, she could sing. She just playing around or whatever. And I'd be like, nah, she can't sing. When that song Medicine came out, when her and her man went through everything that they went through, you know, we write stuff down. And you know, by her being a singer, you know, her passion went into her writing, so her feelings turned into a song. You see what I'm getting? And that song was really, really good. I like that song. I listened to the audio. I listened to the audio so many times, but her video dropped yesterday. No, day before, well, Thursday night, and this chick is only up to 3 million views, over 3 million views for this video. The video dropped yesterday. The dude in this video looks so much like Chris. It's freaking amazing. It's kind of creepy how much like Chris he looked. But we're not here to talk about the relationship. I'm here to talk about her music. Guys, go to YouTube, check Queen out. The song is called Medicine. The video is done so well professionally. The song is gripping. I really love it. So kudos to you, Queen. You doing the damn thing. And I love that song. Hope you get somewhere in your music career, because you deserve it, honey. You really, really sound good. Your video is top notch, like level top professional, like graphic video is so good. What, Brandon?
It don't sound so mediocre.
It don't sound mediocre. You know what I'm saying? You know, because a lot of these YouTubers that we watch on YouTube, a lot of them, they you know, we get successful on YouTube, and it gives you an opportunity to break out in what your passion really is. A lot of the YouTubers, they'll start rapping and they'll start singing because it's a passion. And so now you have a leeway, you know, open yourself up. Now you have an audience, and you can develop yourself, and you can bring your brand to YouTube and let people hear your creative side, not just your contents, but you know, you're more than your contents than what you put on YouTube. You're much bigger than that. And so, you know, a lot of people, they'll start rapping and everything. And I'm telling you, a lot of these YouTubers that doing it their own way, making their own path, being independent. We all know, look at Chance the Rapper. He did it himself. And, you know, sometimes that's the way to go, because you get to keep all your residuals, all your money. You know, you make all the final decisions. You do this, you do all the editing. And it's all up to you how the end product turned out, because you're your own, you're your own overseer of your own life. And I think it's less stressful. I think it's less dealing with industry people, and if you can make it happen, and you can build that pathway through YouTube, and then expose people to other things of who you are, it is really, really amazing. And I think that's what she's doing. I hope that she continue to do her music. Hope it don't always have to be heartbreak music, something uplifting, uplifting and upbeat and everything. But Queen, again, just kudos to you, honey. You probably don't know who I am from Adam to Eve, because you got so many followers, but I know who you are, and people are watching. So kudos to you. And even Chris, you know, he did a video. His rapping not bad. His video not bad. Check him out too. You know, they going through something. Check them out too. I love all their videos. But the music that part is over. Let's talk about somebody send me this thing. And I'm so sorry, you guys.
Somebody said check out Maya's new song. It's called Damage.
Maya?
Maya.
Oh, okay. I like Maya. The one that used to be with they did that song Moulin Rouge, that Maya. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll check her out. And I say this because my meet and greet is coming, and I had to put together a playlist for my DJ, and I didn't want to do anything that was so vulgar. You know, a lot of things with a lot of cussing. You know, I wanted to do some nice, good music. So I picked out a lot of old 90s music. So you guys is coming to the event. You guys gonna really have some flashback or some good, wholesome music. You know, I didn't, and my cousin was like, you ain't had no country songs in there? I said, no, I'm not going to expose nobody to my country music. I say, I'm going to do some good music. I said, my country music is good music, but everybody's not into it the way I am. So I said, I'm not going to expose somebody to all my country music. So I picked out some good songs just to give him a hint on where I want the event to go, you know, the type of music that I want to have there, you know, the relaxed music to make us feel good, make us feel comfortable. Now, let's get down to the menu. To those people who bought tickets to my event and those people who cannot make it this time, hopefully you'll make it next time. And hopefully, you know, something happened big with that. Maybe next year, the year two, God willing, I'll still be on this earth breathing and things are going really great. Maybe we could do a tour and you'll get to taste the food. But this event, I'm having that macaroni and cheese. I wasn't going to do the macaroni and cheese, but I would say, why not? That is my biggest video on YouTube now. And one of my very first videos that got me started on YouTube in 2014. And that video is now like 2.8 million or something like that. And so why not do the macaroni and cheese? So guys, that macaroni and cheese is going to be there. I'm making macaroni and cheese. I'm making meatballs. I'm doing barbecue chicken. I'm doing buffalo wings. I have a tossed salad. I'm doing pound cakes. I'm doing cookies. I'm doing fruit platter and vegetable dish. And that's pretty much it. So we have salad, macaroni cheese, meatballs, buffalo wings, barbecue chicken, my pound cakes. I'm doing one of each flavor. Then I'm throwing in the cookies, my oatmeal cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and of course fruit platters and vegetable platters. And we having a raffle for the kids and the raffles for the adults. And we just going to have just some fun, you know. And so this week it tends to be a very busy week for me. Coming up, I'm going to take you guys with me shopping while I go buy the food for the event. I'm going to get the nails done. I'm having a wig made. I'm just like, if I'm going to go out, I just got to go out looking my best, you know. So, yeah, and we're going to have so much fun. So, you know, thanks to everybody who bought a ticket, everybody who didn't get a ticket, but who support. And, you know, you're too far away. You wish you could be here. We're going to vlog it. And, you know, and we're going to put it up maybe a week later or something like that, where we could do the editing and get it together and stuff. So we're going to vlog the whole thing. But you guys who couldn't make it, just, you know, get a sneak peek in on how much fun we had or going to have and stuff. Hopefully all my kids can make it, because they do work and some of them do get weekend schedules. So I can't pin down that all my kids will be there. But I do know maybe 4 out of 6 of my boys may be there. I'm not sure. Depends on everybody else's work schedule. But I know Michael took off, and because he's an SPO. You know, he carried that 9. You know, he'd be up on it. He was like, "Mom, let me be your security." I said, "No, boy, you're gonna be my security." So I know Michael and his family are gonna be there from the Jam Fam, and their videos has just been. Tickets are $20, and they're still available on Eventbrite. I still have tickets available on Eventbrite. So if you're in the DC area, you didn't know about it, you go to Eventbrite, put my name in the search bar, called Soulful Tea. Guys, we're going to have so much fun. And so, guys, my mom is going to be there. My crazy sister Tia is going to be there. A couple of family members that you've seen from videos are going to be there. We're just gonna have great music, and it's gonna be a good atmosphere. It's gonna be like a cookout in the inside. The way I do my cookouts with family and friends. The only thing is that we won't have alcohol, and that's okay because the venue that I'm having at doesn't permit alcohol. Maybe one day I can't have a venue where I could, I could do like that McLovin juice, just like a grown-up cocktail for you guys or whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna have fun now. Because I'm going on and on about me, and I wish you guys could call. I'm telling you, waiting on somebody to come out to fix something for you is crazy. But hopefully they'll get to it this week. You know how they give you an appointment? So my appointment is not until April the 4th. They come out and see what's going on with my phones. I guess they were backed up or whatever. So I don't even have a house phone, but I do have my cell phone, which is good and everything. Okay, with that being said, the day was just to give you guys just a brief of what's going on, how the event is coming, and what we've been doing. Me and Keith's been working on those gift bags. I wanted to make sure I put something in the gift bags that represent who I was as a person, and who my YouTube channel, represent my YouTube channel, as a creator of what I'm doing. I'm telling you, this journey has been so crazy, but it's been a great experience. I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world.
Megan said she pimped you up.
How she want to pimp me out?
Her child got 1 point.
Her child got 1 point what?
3.
What? 13,000, 1.3 million. What's 1.3, Maggie?
13 million.
Oh, 1,300. Yeah, Maggie, what you do? I have no problem. I'm telling you, it's about networking. So what's the name of your channel, Maggie? We can most definitely
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Oh, girl.
Oh, Megan started a channel.
She didn't even tell us just now.
You didn't even tell me Megan, you could DM me what the kids say. I actually had to ask my son the other day. I said, somebody said they DM me. And I said, Andrew, what is a DM? He said, Ma, are you serious? I said, no, what's a DM? And he said, it's got something to do with, he told me about the Instagram. Yeah, he got something to do with this Instagram, and he showed it to me or whatever. I had no idea for dang.
It's not a great message.
I know now, because Andrew told me, you over there telling me, but I'm just saying, that's how old I am. I didn't know what a DM was. So Megan Fox, give a shout out. We can give your channel a shout out. That's my girl. You guys know Megan. She made me that beautiful glass stained window that I still can't find anywhere to put it because the sofa's in the wall. I want to make sure it does not come down. These cheap drywalls these days, they don't, these houses you can't even hold up curtain rods on drywall these days. They stay coming down. So I refuse to hang that painting up. So I love you too, Megan. So with that being said, let's get on what I really wanted to talk about today, and I wish I could have took the calls. Someone wrote me about needy people. Okay, I have a gentleman. He's in a relationship. He want to break up with his girlfriend because he says she's too needy. And when I said needy, I'm trying to figure out about, what do you mean by needy? Not needy financially, because the person has a strong head on their shoulder. They bring what they bring to the table as far as the finances and stuff. But needy as far as a relationship. And I kind of understood what he was saying when this person is too needy, because I told you guys about my relationship. I was in for a long time, the verbal and abusive relationship. But what I really didn't talk about when I had to sit and think about the aspect of my relationship is that he was also needy. And that plays with their self-confidence. Yeah, Reggie was very needy. No, he was very needy. It's like you have to always justify the meaning of this relationship, like you always gotta give them attention. Need more attention than a normal relationship do, because they latch on to you, and it's like, why is this person so needy? And that wears down your partner when they constantly, when you're dealing with a needy person. And again, it's about communications. You don't know what went on in their life to make them that way. It's something they didn't get growing up. Their insecurities. So basically what you're doing when you're dealing with a needy person, you're dealing with their insecurities. You have to sit there and talk and find out why they're this way. So, and it blows the other person in a relationship because it's very draining. You know, it'll put stress on the relationship if a person's too needy. I don't have to always justify the relationship to you. I have to constantly tell you I love you, or have to constantly say I'm there for you. We're in this together. I have to constantly, constantly just be on top, making you feel secure about this relationship, and it's bringing me down. And so it's like, when do you say enough is enough? I done did all I can. I done put all I can into this relationship, and it's time for me to walk away because it's making me miserable. It really does. It makes you miserable because why do you think I owe you something? People in this world sometimes think that other people owe them something just because they didn't get it, a lack of something that they didn't get growing up, or something happened in a previous relationship that threw them off. And so now they bringing that to this new relationship instead of coming in with open eyes and trying something new and letting go of what they had in the past. And so they bring that to a new relationship and they make that new relationship vulnerable. You open it up for issues and problems because you're bringing in what you had from your past. You're bringing in what went wrong in that old relationship. You bring it to the new one, and you're not giving that new person a chance. And then become so clingy, so codependent, so needy that you always need confirmation of titles and who we are, instead of just letting the relationship ride. Coming together, learning each other, starting over new. People, we get fucked up. People tear us down. They make us vulnerable from something old. And sometimes it's hard to come into something new, to open yourself up, to open your heart, to be trustworthy, and that you mess it up, not even knowing you messed it up. Okay? You don't know that you're latching on, you're holding on just a little bit too hard. And you can scare people. You can scare people away if you hold on just a little bit too hard because you need that security, because you're insecure. And sometimes I think we don't know this.
Sometimes security doesn't mean you're insecure.
It doesn't always. But when you're talking to when it's hard to explain when I'm saying a needy person. You know what I'm saying? That's a word. It's an adjective that describes something about another person. That the vibe that you're getting, I feel so you're too needy. You know what I'm saying? When I say in my sense, when I say I feel so Reggie was too needy and the relationship was exhausting, I went through what I went through with the domestic violence and everything, and I overcame that. But within that relationship, when the domestic violence wasn't going on and things was calm, I felt that neediness of him because he didn't get a lot of things going up. And he tried to put that on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your mother, dude. Okay? I have kids. The need that you wanted from me, those are needs I had to give to my kids. And sometimes I felt that he was a little bit jealous of my boys. He was. Because, you kissed them too much. You hugged them too much. Let them be men. You baby them too much. But no, I was being nurturing.
It was to the point that we would sit in the living room watch TV with our mother, and he'll come out here like Tony, come in the room with me.
Yeah.
And I used to.
Can they hear you say that? Listen to what Brandon's saying. When he felt the neediness in his father relationship to me. This is Brandon. Talk loud.
I said it was to the point that we'll be sitting in the living room watching a movie with my mother, and then he'll come out the room like Tony, come in the room with me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I always felt sometimes he would do that all the time. It's like he want my mother all to himself. Like I didn't never understood it.
Yeah, understand that. See, and that's what I felt like. I'd be like, well, I'm chilling with the boys. These are my kids. I'm chilling with my kids. Now I want you to come to the room. I got to talk to you about something. Just make up something to pull me away from the children. You know what I'm saying? Just because, and then I get there, it's like, oh no, look at TV with me. Look at TV with you. And me as a fool, I did it. And I'll stay and look at television with him and stuff. And that's not meant by that neediness, And it's like, and it has something to do with his past because his mom didn't raise him. And, he was raised by an aunt. So it's like he was missing something that he wanted me to give to him, but I couldn't give to you because I looked at you as my man, you know, the father of my kids. I didn't look to you as my child. You know what I'm saying?
He was a child.
But at the end of the day, he was a child. He was like that seventh child that I didn't give birth to. That's so real. So I can't tell you when it's time to let go. You have to know. You have to, again, all relationships is about communications. It's about everything that a person went through in their past that made them that way. And unfortunately, now I want to say you're their victim, but you're their person. You're that person that they're looking to now to fulfill something they didn't get, if you know what I'm kind of saying. And so either you sit down, you talk to them, and make them recognize what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people who are needy do not recognize what they are doing. They don't recognize they put pressure on the relationship. They don't recognize they're looking to you beyond a husband or a wife or a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Huh? Somebody asked a question. What? How to get to the point with the abuse?
I don't think you ever talked about that before.
Well, I don't know. I don't. You know, I got other on the couches where I talk about how I was in an abusive relationship and how I say my abusive relationship, it was verbal. I had both. You know, it was more verbal than hands on, but when he felt like it, the hands did play a part of it. You know, we fought and everything, and I don't think either one outweighed each other. Abuse in a relationship is abuse, regardless it's verbal, mental, or physical. But I dealt with both of it off and on. But I dealt with more the verbal part more than anything. That trying to tear you down, trying to belittle you, that trying to, you know, that low self-esteem, trying to make you feel lesser of a person than who you are. And never supported me in any of my endeavors. You know, I've been an entrepreneur from a long time. I always come up with crazy ideas on how to do this or how to do that. And he never supported me, but always wanted support. You know, so when his turn came and he wanted to do something, or he had an idea and he wanted to take down his craft. He's a good electrician. He do carpets and he paint. So when he threw out ideas or wanted to start a business and wanted to do that, I was there for you. Oh, I can help buy your truck. We can do this together. We can make a family business. I was always there giving them words of encouragement and saying, yes, it could be done. But I never got that back from him.
We did.
I never.
We did.
What? Oh, honey, my boys fought for me for so long, and I'm so mad at myself, and that's why I had to really get rid of him, because I didn't want to lose my children. Because the fact is, if one of my kids would have hurted him, my kids would have been in jail, and that would have been my fault. I would have ruined my kid's life because I allowed this man to do with the things that he did to me, and my boys couldn't take it. Brandon had to fight his father plenty of times. Brandon fought his father so many times on my behalf, and I would put him out, and he would say the right things and say, you know, the things to say it wouldn't happen again, and this and that, and I would take him back. My baby's fought, and it's all my fault because I was in this relationship. I thought this man was the love of my life, but you know what? We're out of it. We have a we have a story to tell. You know, it's from their point of view. It's from my point of view. And, you know, and I sit and I listen now to the things they tell me, and I apologize, you know, because what I put them through, because I thought I needed this person, and maybe it was something about me that I was missing, you know, that I thought I needed this person. Hey, call Jackson because his Denny's might be getting cold. We ordered Denny's on Uber Eats, and his food getting cold, and you know the microwave broke, so he don't want to have some cold food. So call Jackson to come get his food. And so, yeah, I put my kids through that. And so that at the end of the day, I am so glad my children, I didn't just survive this journey of domestic violence. My kids survived it too. It took me a long time to realize that if my kids was to hurt this man, they would pay for it at the end. And it would have been all my fault because I allowed this person in our life for so long and just hoping that he would change, and he never did. And a person won't change unless they know that they need to change, unless they want to change. And so that's why I had to stop. Even as grown men now, I've been out of this relationship for 3 years now. But prior to that, my kids were still standing ground for me. And, you know, and no, I'm not going to take anything away from my boys. I don't want them to fight him, to hurt him, because they can't. I got big boys, honey, and they used to whip that ass. And but he still came back, and he still promised things would change. But no, we're out of that circle now. I'm glad none of my kids actually hurt him to the point where that they had to pay for it by going to jail or getting in trouble or anything like that. But yeah. But he's gone. I am so glad for that.
She gave it though.
I feel so much better, and I constantly, not all the time. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not to my children because we try not to bring it up. We try not to talk about it. We don't even think about it. But sometimes if we have a conversation, I'd be like, "I'm so sorry. I put you guys through that." But you know what? We try not to think about that no more because we live in a better life now. And talking about far as better as our spirits, you know, not always down, not always wondering what's about to happen. We live in a better life now with just me and my kids. And as far as our spirits are lifted, we no longer have that drama in our life. And again, like I said, he was a needy person. And so again, with relationships, and if you feel as though you're in a relationship that a person is needy, I'm not going to tell you to walk away because that person could be that person for you. I'm going to say that you need to talk to that person. Let them know the things that's bothering you and that you feel that's needy and too clingy. And if you let them know, make them aware, then things may change. You know, a lot of people just don't know. They just don't know what they're doing. Some people, you know, they try not to face, they block out whatever it is that made them that way. They block it out, but it's still with them because they're doing it to you. And like I said, it weakens the relationship. It put a burden on the relationship. It makes a person, you know, like this person, they ready to quit because they're drained. They're tired. They're too tired to always trying to, you know, let me know what this relationship is. You know, where are we going? It's just that, I can't do it. From what I experienced in my life and relationship that I had for over 28 years, I cannot deal with a needy person. I don't have the time. I've been there, I've done that, and I refuse to go back to it. But if you know you can't deal with this person any longer, you either have to communicate with that person or find a way to break up with them. I don't know. Because the person want to know, how do you break up with a needy person? I'm trying to find a way to break up with them. But you don't see nothing else wrong in a relationship to make it legit without that person thinking, oh, you're breaking up with me because you got somebody else. Because you know, that's the first thing a person think when you say, that's the first thing a person think when you say we need time apart. Or you can't tell a person we just need some space, or we need time apart, or I don't think we're a good fit for each other no more. And the first thing they think is because you found somebody else, you're in another relationship, or you like someone else. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes stuff like that do happen. But the majority of the time, it's not that. Sometimes people do get tired and they feel so they need space to think about, you know, what's going on in this relationship. To think about, you know, what can I do to make it different? Or how can we work together to go forward? Because I want to be with you, but I need to let you know what you're doing, how you're harming this relationship. And this is the reason why I need this time out or I need this break. It has nothing to do with me wanting to be with someone else. It's everything to do about what we're going through now. You don't see it. I see it. I feel it. And I need to talk to you.
Now, the only time to think like that, if y'all being good, y'all like in a good space, they come out the blue like we should break up. That's when you think like that.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell did this come from? That's
yeah.
Like,
but then if it come out the blue and you say, "Oh, I think we should break up," it's again.
My whole thing too. I'm not gonna bag nobody. I'm not gonna chase behind nobody who don't want me.
That's wrong.
That's one thing I would never do. So if you want to break up, cool, fine, peace, bye.
But I think when they do it, they need to tell you why. And if they tell you why, you have to believe them that if they say it's nobody else, it's just that we need to break because we need to find out where we're at in this relationship. And you tell them why. Don't leave them hanging and saying, I just need space. You got to allow that person the knowledge, the communication, to know why you're saying what you're saying. It doesn't involve anyone else. This is what's going on. This is how I'm feeling. What can we do? Fix it. What can we do to fix it? And let's fix it. Let's work on it. That person may need therapy. Help them realize that they're needy and what they're doing, and help them realize maybe you need someone to talk to besides me, so that we can continue this relationship. I think this relationship is good. It's good, but I'm just a little stressed because you're just a little bit too needy, and I don't know how to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Just common sense. I'm not a doctor.
17, who would you say?
Huh?
She wants you to say he, or she wants you to do.
I'm like, any motherfucking thing goes on the couch. We talk about anything. I'm not afraid to touch on any subject. I'm not, because like I say, and what I've been telling everybody from the beginning, on the couch was about venting. It was about getting stuff off our shoulders. It was about saying things to people that you can't say to people that you know. It's easier to talk to a stranger, a person who has nothing to do with your life, who can't really pass judgment on you, than to sit and talk to your best friend or your lover or your boyfriend or anybody who you feel is close to you. Because at the end of the day, they can say they don't hold judgment and they may not say it, but facial expression tells you a lot, and it tells you everything. So it's so much easier just to sit on the screen and to vent and to say things. What I tell you guys, Soul Squad, is just common sense stuff. Things that I feel those common sense, the things that I feel so the way if it was me, I'm putting these questions and these that you tell me in my perspective. If it was me, this is what I would do. Not saying you have to do it. I don't want to be blamed for breaking up nobody fucking relationship. Nobody perfect, nothing said. That bitch Soulful T told me to do it. No, she didn't. She said, if this was her, in common sense, in the way I would want things, this is how I would handle it. That's all I'm saying. Your girl don't got a PhD in nothing, and Steph put on nobody's campus, nowhere to get no type of degree. But at the end of the day, it's called life. I lived it. I've been there. I've done it, and I want to continue to do it. And now I know that the way I want to do it, I want it done the right way. I know now that I did it the wrong way for so many years. I know the right way to do it now. The way that makes sense, The way to do it the way it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm telling you guys. That's my opinion on things. The way that I see fit, the way I think it should be, and the way you feel. You feel in yourself. You feel in your soul the way you think things should be. And sometimes we are so afraid to express it because we worry so much about what other people think. And don't get me wrong, it's not what people think, but at the end of the day, we can't build our life on worrying about what other people think. We have to stop thinking, what do we think? What do I think? How do I think this will be? How do I want to live? Am I living my life the way I want to live, or I'm living it for somebody else? And so, yeah, don't break up. Communicate. Let that person know they're being needy. Let that person know that I want to be here, but you're pushing me away with your wants and your needs and and your constant reassurance that I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. I got you. We're in this together. But if you keep doing this, you're going to drive me away. Let that person know. Let that person go seek some type of counseling. Go talk to somebody. Even sit down with a, I'm put a drink and everything. You know what I'm saying? Even sit down, dim the lights, look at each other face to face, get up on that sofa, turn around with that drink in your hand, and have true communication. Talk to each other. We don't know each other until we talk to each other. People do not read minds. I can't read your mind. You can't read my mind. I don't know those thoughts that's going on in your head. And when I don't know what's going on in your head, and I do something opposite to what's going on in your head, I'm a bad person. It's all about communication, people. I look so black. I got to turn that light on.
Chocolate is beautiful.
I know. So with that being said, guys, it's been almost an hour. And I'm sorry, I know that we could have took phone calls that this conversation would have been more and more, intertwined. We could really got down to the nitty-gritty of everything. I could have got y'all real live comments and people who has been through that, people who has been with needy people, and people who have broke up with people just because of those same reasons. And man, the nose keep itching. I'm trying not to dig on my nose on camera.
Is that like some type of sign?
What?
The nose itching.
Is nose itching a sign? It just itches. My nose is itch. I don't know.
My nose is
Brandon, shut up. Like I say, your hands itch means you're going to get some money. So my nose itch, what that means, I don't know. Anyway, with that being said, Soul Squad, I really enjoyed this topic. Young man, I don't give out anybody's name or anything like that. Like you said, how can you break up with a needy person? What's what reason can I use to break up with a needy person? The thing is that if you need a reason to break up with them, don't break up with them, I don't think. I think you need to make them aware of what they're doing. Sit, like I said, get a drink, sit down and talk. Because if you need a reason, that means everything else in the relationship is pretty much going the way it should go. Just every now and then you feel that overbearing responsibility to give more than what you have, or just to give a little bit, just to give more. Talk, communication. I know people that said the best therapists, the best couple counselors, the best anybody has always said is that communication is key to everything, not just in relationship. Communication is key in life. If you don't tell people how you feel and you don't let people recognize the things that's going on with you or with them, again, we can't read mind. Communication will hold everything together. If you communicate, you can work from there. With that being said, Soul Squad, I am out.
Oh, okay.
What?
She's saying that she's not a troll, but she loves me. Her questions are bizarre.
Okay, Brandon says she's not a troll. She loves us, but she have a question. And as I said, anything go here on the couch. Any motherfucking thing go on the couch. So Brandon, you can read her question.
Sure anything go on the motherfucking couch?
If the question is that bizarre?
Yes.
How bizarre is the question, Brandon?
It's a sexual question.
It's a sexual question?
Yes.
And I do sometimes have kids, so tell her to email me that question, okay, and I will email it back to her. I'm sorry, people, because I even know that I have a couple of kids that's looking at on the couch, and I don't want to answer no sexual question. So she loves us. She has a question. Vanilla. Email me, honey, at sobertea45@gmail.com, and then I could probably answer that question for you through the email.
Are you Linda? Why are you going to do that?
Answer that question for you, honey, because we do have sometimes, I got to be mindful for the kids who watch me, who tune in when they get that notification. But yeah, but parental discretion is advised. Oh, I actually said it right. Parental discretion is advised. So some things you want your kids in, close their ears and say, go to another room, turn that sober tea off. On the couch is not for you. Just look at the cooking shows. Oh my goodness. So guys, I told you once before, Sober Tea Diaries. I got the email up. As soon as I get letters in, I can start posting on that. Because a lot of people ask me to do it. Again, I'm not a PhD in anything. It's just my common sense advice. It's how I would want things if it was me. And again, soulfulteadiaries@gmail.com. Send in your emails. As soon as I get the emails on questions or advice, I will most definitely start doing the blog or start doing that. I'm answering those on there because it's different from on the couch. It's different from the cooking, and it's different from everything else. So yeah, you ask for Soulful Tea, get the email for you, send in those letters, send in those advice, and as soon as we get a couple, we'll start doing Soulful Tea Diaries. I want to make that a more intimate type concept, Soulful Tea Diaries. So when that actually start and those advice letters start coming in, a girl gonna have a drink in her hand. Yeah, she is. I'm gonna have the lights dim, and we're gonna do some real one-on-one talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get down to whatever it is that you want me to answer. And again, it's only my common sense point of view on how I feel things should be. With that being said, I love you, Soul Squad. Oh, you guys is coming out next week. Oh my God, I can't wait to meet you. We're getting ready. We're going to be so lit next Saturday. I can't believe April the 7th is right around the corner, a week away. We're going to be so lit. If you're in the DC area, you want to come, go to Eventbrite.com. Put my name in, Soulful Tea in the search box. Remember, guys, your $20 will be so worth this whole event. Good food, good friends, no nonsense, good times, dancing. We just gonna have some real legit fun. I am so out of here. Guys, enjoy your Saturday. My Denny's is getting cold. Jackson Denny's is getting cold. Our microwave is broke. So we got to go. Remember, we don't never eat breakfast after On the Couch is over. Hope you guys enjoyed all the Easter videos that I did this week to help you out with your Easter dinner. Until Saturday after next. Yeah. I'm out, guys. I won't be here next Saturday. Be busy all that day from the time I open my eyes until the time the event is over. But we're going to be jam-packed busy. I will miss you guys next week. And until next time, I am out. Have a good weekend, Soul Squad.
I want to say it's at the 8 o'clock.